Hello everyone and welcome. I am your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 523rd stream. And as you can see, well, I'm all in the appropriate attire. We've got some arcade cabinets here, and I'm just going to get a few things on my screen all set back up, and we'll be in business. So this is a very, very cool stream already. Mostly just because I get to be in what I'm now calling the Pajama Arcade. This is the Pajama Arcade because, well, I've got my cool Star Wars pajamas, and it's an arcade I can actually be in my pajamas because it's actually my own arcade. We've got Star Wars, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we've got Galaga behind me. This is the bench-seated Star Wars cabinet. We're going to be playing that primarily today and just kind of chatting. So I will definitely ask for advice if any of you have played this game, because it's not a game that I'm particularly good at. So that's par for the course. I don't think anyone's too surprised about that. Christian, hello. Thanks for being the first one in today. Memory Martin, always lovely to see you as well. Shabby, hello, hiya. Hamabe Boy, thanks so much for being here. Lovely to see you too, Hamabe Boy says. And Mist, yo, how's it going, Mist? And Mom of Mana, may the force be with Art of Mana tonight. That is actually my mom, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. That is actually 100% my mom. So, VIP mom in the house. Hi, Mom. How you doing? I certainly hope it's a good stream. I have high expectations, especially for, now what is this? A PJ arcade, right? A pajama arcade. So yeah, I mean, how we're going to do this, I've got a few different scenes so that we can see it. Now, one thing, when I did this last, when I played TMNT, I actually did this a little bit later. And also it was a while back when it didn't stay light as long. So one problem we're going to face a little bit of, as you can see, it's actually still pretty light out there. I have drawn the shades, but you know, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. That being said, I think I've got a nice little setup here. This is the screen. Now you can see a little bit of glare. It's not too bad, I think, but it's still there. Nonetheless, I think you'll be able to follow along just fine. So that's what we'll be using. Or if you want to see my hands, see, this is the yoke controller, the Atari yoke controller. Speaking of Atari, I actually want to just mention really quickly that something unexpected happened. Now, earlier today I was tweeting out about this stream, and Atari actually retweeted my tweet, which I was not expecting. So big shout outs to the Atari social media person, because that was really cool and very unexpected. And yeah, I really appreciated it. You know, I am a big fan of Atari. I actually really enjoy the Atari 2600. And I'm really interested in what the VCS is going to be like. And I know that's where, you know, Atari PR's head is at right now. So I don't know. I'm you know, sponsor please. I don't know. No. In all seriousness, I do actually intend on doing maybe some content reviewing that system that's coming up. I've talked about it in the past, but we'll see. Anyway, Mom of Mana loves your Star Wars shirt, Son of Mana. Yep, that's not how the Force works. That's my shirt. And Hamabe Boy says, I did something nerdy, y'all. I bought Pikachu socks. That is really funny. I love it. Actually, I have some Donkey Kong socks. And, oh my goodness, Dash Magnum.
Marnet Tours, what are you doing here? This is a combat zone, it's restricted.
Huzzah.
Ease
Thank
off
you so
on
much.
your
Please tell
main
me, did
thrusters.
the alerts actually
Kappa.
work? I don't even have my earbuds in, so I actually don't fully know if you can hear me all right. I think you can. I think you should. I've got the mic right here, so it should be pretty hot and working well. Chronolox, welcome on in. Manitors, that's awesome. What are you doing here? This is a combat zone. It's restricted. Ease off your main thrusters. Oh my gosh. That's a blast from the past. Those of you who may not know what Dash is referencing, of course, that is Star Tours. the original Star Wars ride at Disneyland. And oh my gosh, I forgot that line. That's exactly how it started. Wow. Miss has been dealing... Oh, let's see if you can hear that. That's the game right now. Probably you can hear it. Hopefully you can hear me also talking over it. Tell me how that balance was, because that's about what we'll be hearing. And I can adjust, of course, once we get going here. Been dealing with 11 p.m. fireworks and a daughter who woke up spooked. Oh, Miss, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, some people getting a little bit ahead of themselves on that 4th of July celebration. Oof. Lol, you're welcome, and you sound great, and love your shirt, Dash says. Thank you so much, Dash. Chrono got force-tripped into chat. Dash says, Star Tours, where in the gift shop after the ride was where I first encountered the arcade game. Nice! Hey, thank you. That's a great memory to share here. And Memory Martin is thanking Dash for the emote that was given as a result of Dash's sub. Chrono says, I don't know why Yoda keeps on tripping me. Come on, Yoda, get it together. By the way, I'm loving the Star Wars pajama bottoms as well. Okay, a couple of things. Let me actually just, again, let's just see how this all works. If I were to go here, I'm actually noticing that this camera here is looking a little dark, and that's just, we're combating the lighting right now. That's what's going on. So I'm actually going to try and fix that really quickly. I believe I can do that here. So let's just do that. I think I'm gonna do it from here. So hang tight just a moment, everybody, as I try to get that compensated. Oh my gosh! A new friend.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
There we go. I think we got the gain up a little bit. I think that works. And welcome on in Retro Games 066. Nice. I absolutely love the name, and I think you'll enjoy hanging out with us, as I actually bill myself as an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. And today we are in my pajama arcade, and I guess we probably should get going here. But anyways, happy gaming. Thank you so much, Retro Games. So many quotes to choose from, Dash says. Oh my gosh, Star Wars is my jams. Memory Martin can't stay long because I got to wake up early for the informal interview tomorrow. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, good luck on that. Chrono's asking what our favorite Star Wars quotes are. So everybody, if you want to go ahead and get going on that, feel free to throw some quotes in there. I'm going to get started in this. You're going to see how bad I am, but let's just dive in, all right? So, okay, so I'm going to start. I've been going with easy, no bonus. And, oh my gosh. All right, so we're just going to take care of these TIE fighters on the first waves. Oh gosh, already doing horribly here. There we go. Not so bad. Bringing it in. And in case you don't know, this game is all about the vector graphics. Now, I am playing not on the original arcade cabinet. I'm instead playing it on the Arcade1Up remake or reissue, or I don't even know what you would call it. Special edition remaster, whatever. It's a 3/4 size arcade cabinet with a very arcade accurate arcade yoke, modeled after, of course, the Atari arcade yoke. This was the first of the Arcade1Up machines to not feature just your standard joystick controls. And so, as I understand it, this was a custom part that they had to make right here, this yoke. And it works great. I'm a huge fan of it. It's really nice. Feels good, feels arcade accurate. But it is a 3/4 size cabinet. Now, they made this in a stand-up version, but they also made this sit-down version, and it has this really cool bench. And I almost was going to have more of the bench in the field of view for what you're seeing right now. But I decided not to do that. Oh, there goes one of my shields. Because it would put me too far away in the camera, and I just wanted to be a little bit closer to y'all. But this is using an LCD monitor, and of course, since it's a high-res monitor, that means that it looks very close to those vector graphics of old. The main advantage of the vector graphics, as opposed to the pixel graphics of yesteryear, is that vector displays display these really crisp, clean lines. It'd basically be like HD today. You know, you don't see the pixels. And so that really made this stand out in the arcades. And games like Asteroids and things like that use this as well. But you can see it actually really holds up today, I think. And the controls and everything make this feel really fun. And it actually has a little bit of a Star Fox vibe as well. And I'm a big fan of it. I think this is super. I'm really happy to have it. Now I just got to figure out what to do with all of these arcades. The plan until I get a studio, oh gosh, man. The plan until I get a studio is to store them and play with them mostly in the garage. However, once a studio for content creation is created, I'd like to actually keep at least a couple of these in there and use them maybe in the backgrounds of various videos and other things. But don't worry, I've got a lot of arcade plans coming up for videos and streams, and oh my gosh, this is where things get a little dicey. We start getting into the waves where a lot of missiles are sent our way. And we only have 4 shields, so this might not be a great run. I usually can get this far with full shields, but of course when you're streaming you don't tend to have as much focus. And I'm just really bad at this game. No joke. Okay, so you've noticed this goes in waves. Of course, it's not like we're defeating tons and tons of Death Stars. It's essentially replaying the same mission, but adding other layers and levels onto it. So here we actually are going to try and knock down all of these defense towers. Whereas I suppose before they were like turrets. I think that's what the little red guys are. And these are the defense towers. And of course, everyone probably recognizes the trench run if you've watched Star Wars, if you're keyed in on Star Wars at all. And I hesitate to say, you know, but hasn't everyone, because I know not everyone has. But, oh, man, went right into it. Okay, I've only got one. There we go. Oh well. So that was my first run. Let's catch up on chat real quickly here. Twitchy Berry pre-Star Fox, right? Yeah. Obviously, Star Fox had to have been inspired by this game. You know, the whole on-rail shooter type thing. But I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Chrono says, favorite Star Wars quote. I know. Chrono says that was Leia. That was Hamabe Boy, right? Chrono says that was Leia, I believe. Wasn't Leia. Nope. I'll see if someone else got it before I reveal who it is. MM says, thanks, I'm so excited because I like coding. I've been thinking of maybe trying going for a game design degree again when I move back to my hometown. Hamabe Boy says, yep, nope, Harrison Ford, a.k.a. Han Solo. Chichi Bear says, nice, 4-color display. I suppose, I don't know how that worked, actually. I don't know. Here, we'll actually back out of this for a moment, which is done just by holding all of the triggers on the yoke. If you're referring to this particular thing, this LCD actually has a real nice display. You can actually see it right here, but let me switch over to this. So it's actually got all of the colors, and it's actually a pixel display here. But that being said, it may have had a limited color range in the original arcade release. I'm not actually that knowledgeable about that particular piece. And my only time actually playing the original was when I was at a retro video game convention. And of course, it only had this option. The nice thing about Arcade1Up is not only do you have, Star Wars here, which is the original, you also have Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, all of which were made by Atari, all of which use the yoke controls. By the way, this is a fun little feature when you launch the game. Check this out. I just think that's a nice touch. You gotta love that. And there's some other features in here too. Let's see. Oh, Mom of Mana says, rebooted, lots of buffering tonight. I'm sorry. Let's do the time warp again, Miss says. Okay. Chronos says, can't let you do that, Star
Look
Mana.
at you, joining the Friends of Mana.
Macy with Galaxy Crown. Thank you so much for joining the Friends of Mana. Lovely to see you here, Macy. Make yourself at home. I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to get right back into this. But we're having a fun time here. All right. Favorite Star Wars quotes are being said in chat. We've got Dash saying, if we're allowed pairings of dialogue, I do enjoy, you know that little droid is going to get me in a lot of trouble. Oh, he excels at that, sir. And, oh, Hamabi Boy says to Chrono, I'm actually not entirely sure. Twitchy Bear says their favorite quote, I have a bad feeling about this, was in every episode. Dash says, if we're going for serious entries, I'm really fond of Tell Your Sister You Are Right. Ooh, yeah, that's, ooh, got some chills right there. Very nice. R2-D2 was Chrono's favorite Star Wars character. Gotta love those Lucasfilm sound effects. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right. So let's give this another go. And if anyone has tips on this game, now, like I said, I'm not particularly good at it. I know I could get bonus points by going for medium or hard, but I've been going just with easy because I'm trying to build up some skill. And we'll get to some of the other games on here, by the way. Interestingly, Return of the Jedi was a raster game, not vector. And so it had pixel graphics, and it was sort of an isometric view. Actually, it was exactly that. And it's probably the one game I thought I was going to play the most on here. I'd never played it in arcades. And it happens to be the one I've probably played the... Actually, no, I know I've played it the least. Empire Strikes Back is essentially this game, but with a lot of additional levels and features, and you actually use some of the other controls on the yoke to use grappling hooks and things like that, and knock down AT-AT walkers and all that, but this one is just, it's so classic. Just the Death Star trench run. I mean, that's where it's at. Oh, darn, and I missed the exhaust port. It's not good. One of the things that I wanted to share too is, I didn't play this originally. This is the only Arcade1Up cabinet that I didn't actually have experience with all of the games on it before getting it. But I'm such a big fan of Star Wars, and I never actually played all of these games. Like I said, never playing Return of the Jedi. By the way, there's some really cool little writing, little Easter egg there. It says, "May the Force be with you," as you zoom away from the Death Star. But I hadn't actually played all the games. Instead, I just said, I know I love Star Wars. I'm gonna enjoy this. I wanted to play an Arcade1Up game that didn't just have the standard controls. I thought it was really cool that this had the yoke. And I gotta tell you, it feels like you're flying. I mean, it really does capture that feel. So I know why this was so successful. Woo! Ah! Oh man, missing. But my first experience with the Death Star trench run in a game, I think, believe it or not, was, well, it would have been one of the Super Star Wars games, actually. I think there's a Death Star trench run in there, but it's not quite the same. The one that stands out most in my mind is actually the N64 Rogue Squadron game, and that just felt like I was immersed in the movie. Man, that game, so good. I invested so many hours in that, and not just because it was my first N64 game and my only one for a while, but I wanted to max out everything. I cleared every mission with the top possible points, and went back and did it all over again, got all the bonus levels, and that included the Death Star Trench Run, and I remember that was so cool when I unlocked that, and I played that for so long. Oh, man. Down to 4 again. At this point, not so good. There we go. Hey, Maisie, how's it going? Maisie's in the house. And the X-Gamer 4000. Am I late? You came just about in time. Welcome on in. Sorry if I'm between rounds only going to get to a couple of comments. Please do share your favorite quotes from Star Wars and any tips and tricks that you might have. If you redeem a message, I'll be sure to read that when I get a chance in between stages. And oh my gosh, no! This is where things get intense. Oh man. See, like, I don't know. I know that I should be aiming to get these TIE fighters out, but it's so hard when you don't want to get hit by those missiles. Shoot. Oh man. Yeah, we're at 2 shields at this point. This is not looking good for us. You do get bonus points if you get all of the towers, which just have the little white boxes on the top. But I'm not doing so good. Let's go this way. And I like that even though you have this on-rails gameplay, it still feels like you have a lot of agency. Like right now, just going to the side of those towers, it felt like I really had full control over that, and it wasn't just guiding me, you know? Even though it totally was, it is. Does that make sense? Like, Atari knew what they were doing with this game. I'm impressed with the programmers and with the ability to make a game like this where, I mean, this is a 3D game, guys. This is this is remarkable. I'd love to know more about the coding. The coding on this game. I feel like there's just a lot that's it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Twitchy Berry. Oh, they made the trench run way too complicated in the Decipher Star Wars TCG. No, they made everything way too complicated in that game, and I love it, but I mean, yeah, they made things way complicated. I'm actually going to just switch over here for a moment to my phone, because then I can actually see things a little bit better here. But let's take a look and see what I'm missing. Catching up on chat. BB-8 is great, Dash says. I really like BB-8. Man, yeah, once again, Macy, welcome on in. Anyone who is new and doesn't know who I am Mana. And I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer, the really bad tan from working outside. A love for Star Wars, love for retro games and Nintendo, especially Nintendo, and really happy to have these arcade cabinets in my home. Hamabi Boy says, Dash Magnum is, referencing the quote there, okay. Chrono gives me a tip on the game. Don't die, not that would be better. Wow, not that I would be better, I should say. Chrono says, confession, I have not seen the newer Star Wars movies, and MM hasn't seen the last one. Hey, no worries. And hi, Mano, you're awesome and amazing, says. Dash says, that's okay, Chrono, they'll probably be available if you ever get around to them. True. Hamabu says, I recently saw a video breaking down deaths in film form, breaking down deaths in film from an acting standpoint. The actor playing helmetless Vader did an excellent job, but it was such a letdown because his apprentice did not match audience expectations. Interesting. That's really interesting. And X-Gamer, I hope you're having a wonderful night. Welcome on in. And your Awesome and Amazing says it's a really cool cabinet. It looks even cooler from this angle. It's really cool. I love the bench, too, that it comes with. Like, it's super cool. Hamabe Boy says, I think the overall narrative across episodes 1 through 3 is really ambitious. I would agree. And I think I actually enjoy it even more now. And MM is doing great. Got an informal interview at a coding center tomorrow. And, oh, man, yeah. Twitchy Berry, how much of the Decipher CCG have you played? My buddy and I, actually, we have some cards, and we've been talking about getting into it again. But, by the way, you can tell a little bit of blue off to the side here, just behind the cabinet, okay? Which, by the way, has amazing artwork. This blue is actually LED strips that this has. Mama Mana has to get going. No worries. That's a bummer. Who's played Starlink? Oh. I actually haven't played it, but was really excited about it. And I ended up buying the digital version.
Good pride, Fanny Ride.
And that digital version, let's see if we can get farther. The digital version is the one that has all of the content, and that's where I actually intend to play it. But then they've been discounting all of the physical releases and the physical models and ships and weapons and whatnot. And so I got... No! That was terrible. So I did get some of those just to add to the collection. When they're like $2 a pop, and I kid you not, they were $2 a pop.
Chronolic Heart of
I felt like that was something to do. And by the way, I should probably go to this here. So I think we're going to do one more run of this, maybe two, and then switch over to Empire Strikes Back. But yeah, to any of the folks who are here, if you feel like lurking, go ahead. If you feel like chatting, go ahead. This is a little unusual for a stream in that it's a little harder for me to read chat. Like, I kind of got it going here. We got some sub hype, though. See, I'm kind of trying here. Like, I can't just put the phone on the arcade cabinet like I did in the past. Hamabe Boy. Oh, thank you so much. Hamabe Boy, that is 4 months in a row of subscribing. Thank you, my friend. Thank you ever so much. Really, truly appreciated. Again, sorry if you're, hearing things a little bit strangely. And I'm hoping the audio mix is good. Let me know if the game is a little too loud. I'm sure the clicking is going to get to you here, but as long as you can hear me and hear the game, then I'm good. Oh man, Hamabe Boy, thank you so much for that sub. Alright. And it's a really nice balance, Mist says. Thank you. Alright. Then I'll keep on going. So yeah, I've been acquiring quite the little collection of arcade cabinets. Arcade1Up actually sent out a survey where you could win another cabinet. I don't know if Ms. Mana's gonna like it if I get another cabinet in here, but I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know if I have space. I know I don't have space, as a matter of fact. But I would sure love another cabinet. It'll go in the garage. But they put out another survey, and they were asking some details about what maybe to consider for the future. I gotta tell you, I would love to get the Arcade1Up pinball machine, the Star Wars pinball machine. I think that would be super cool. But they were hinting at, or at least they were doing this survey, trying to determine whether or not someone would want to buy a full-size arcade cabinet, like a reissue. Consumer, not consumer grade, what do you call it? Professional grade or whatever. And, man, I was like, that is pretty ambitious of them, but I mean, I feel like there are a lot of people in the Arcade1Up community who would really appreciate that. In fact, I'm actually a member of a couple of Arcade1Up communities. I've been a big fan of arcades for a long time, people. Yeah, I mean, there's an allure to the arcade. I'll always say my favorite way to experience a video game is you know, on the couch with a TV and a controller in my hand. But that being said, you know, there's something that's really special about the arcade. You know, the experiences you can't get anywhere else. You know, the controls are all custom. It's one game. It's so focused, and there's something that's beautiful about that. You know, like a game that exists just for one experience. Where you know, a console is designed to be really like an interface for lots of experiences. So it's got to be a jack of all trades, you know. But an arcade can be simple like this. It can just have an arcade yoke, and then boom, you're playing it, right? That's it. But I would love to see, and this is what I actually shared with Arcade1Up, I'd love to see some more arcade cabinets, like, say, driving arcade cabinets, things that have unique controls you just can't quite replicate in any other way. And if you think about it, like, a driving setup would be great, because driving arcade cabinets are really expensive, and to replicate that experience at home right now requires tons of equipment, and, you know, unless you get a really cheap and flimsy steering wheel that really doesn't do a good job of approximating the experience. Like, you got to get those thousands of dollar driving rigs and things like that people are really into. And then you got to have space for all that, which I know I say that having 3 arcade cabinets right here, but still, it's hard to imagine someone who really doesn't have so much of an interest in the sim version of driving games investing in all of that. You know, I'm more of an arcade racing kind of fan, so I would like just to have a real simple cabinet with, you know, even something like the Cruisin' series would be amazing, but even something like Outrun, or even Pole Position. Or if you want to get a totally different experience, the what was his name? I forget his name, but the off-road game with something like Iron Iverson or something like that. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Well, hey, that's, I think, our best score yet. At least this run. So, oh well. Okay. Hey, Kevin's in here. How's it going? Do you have a cousin Mana with the same Star Wars shirt? I might. Here, let's read the comments here for a moment, and see where we're at. Okay. Okay, Kevin, game's not too loud. Thank you so much, Kevin, and welcome on in. Good to see you, Kevin. MM is going to bed. Good night, everyone. I'll keep y'all updated on the interview tomorrow. Thank you so much. Twitchy Berry says, I played most of the run from New Hope through Death Star 2. I still collected some of the expanded universe cards, book characters, and Thebe Palace, but wasn't as into the episode 1 stuff as a whole, aside from some cool characters and stuff I pulled in reflection packs. Man, you're into it more than me. You know, I was there kind of like in the first couple of runs. My buddy actually had a bunch of the expansions, but I was there kind of with the original runs. And I remember my best friend at the time and we were trying to figure out how to play that. And we got together and we were at his house. And I had the beginner's box. What do they call it? The oh gosh, what was it called? Actually, shoot, you know what? I'm going to go grab it really quickly. And in the meantime, anyone who's new here, if you're enjoying this, please do consider a follow. I will be right back. I'm actually going to grab that box. Hot dog, I found it. coming back. Gotta get in the cockpit here. But yeah, this is it. This is what I had. It's the Premier, includes unique Luke and Vader cards not found anywhere else. Introductory 2-player game box. This was how I got started. And we tried to play this. And like, when I was first starting out with CCGs, it was so funny because my first CCGs were that and Middle Earth, the Wizards, which was a Tolkien, Lord of the Rings game. Both are now notoriously known as some of the most complicated CCGs out there. And, I didn't play something like Magic or whatnot, which actually, later on, much later on, I ended up playing Magic, and it is considerably less complicated, much easier to pick up. Certainly, it's got a lot of depth, and to really be good at it, which I'm not. It takes a lot of skill and time and money. That was my biggest beef with it. But, man, like, these games, whew. Chrono says CCG? Cold case games? No, so CCG actually stands for customizable card game, and it's the idea that you purchase packs that you don't know necessarily what the cards included will be, and then you create your own deck, you customize your own deck to play with, and this would be games like Magic the Gathering and the Star Wars game from Decipher. Then there are trading card games, which are TCGs, which are, depending on who you talk to, essentially the same thing. Some people say that it's games where you have more of a focus on one thing or another, but I tend to say they're the same thing. They're synonymous. Then you have LCGs, which is something that, was it Fantasy Flight games? I think it's Fantasy Flight games put together. And I guess since we're talking about it, we really are talking about it. I forgot I made this scene. Oh yeah, everybody, you can see the thing. Oh yeah. Hamabe Boys played Middle Earth. I mean, Magic the Gathering. I'll be right back to this scene in a moment, but first, I'm going to go grab that other box of a living card game I really like. And by the way, I can do all this because I have been, like I said, working on the old board games and whatnot. But yeah, this is that. Actually, I'm gonna go to this screen. That was pretty cool. This is, yeah, Fantasy Flight games, Lord of the Rings. This is a really cool game because you can play it solo, but it's a living card game in that you buy a base set, you buy expansions, but you don't have to worry about you customize within this, but there aren't just these cards that are random. It's not randomized. You always know what you're getting. So the strategy is building a deck that works well against the game itself. In this case, you can double up with another player and then play this and have a cooperative experience. Really cool game. That's actually one of my favorite card games now these days. And they made a Star Wars version of that too, which I haven't gotten, and I think they might be doing away with it. But anyway. Twitchy Berry says, I played Magic the Gathering for decades, still have some nice old cards. Maybe they're worth something, who knows? And reminds me of Mistborn House Wars, Miss says. You're going to have to help me understand what you're... is that a game? Because I actually haven't played that. But then I'm also like, is that your name? I don't are they House Wars when you and your family are playing? Chrono never got into card games. Watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Cured me of that long ago. That's funny. Hamabe Boy says to Chrono Locks, I know, right? It's like attempting to ice skate for the first time and then a champion figure skater takes your spot. Nobody wants to skate anymore. Chrono says that and stinking at solitaire too. Chuji Berry says there was a Lord of the Rings cooperative board game that I love. That was before the movies. 2 to 5 players versus the game. Okay. Oh, Miss says it's a game based off the book series Mistborn. I actually don't know that series. You'll have to send me a link or something like that. Anywho, let's see if I noticed anything. Barry says it was nice that the game was designed so that the deck itself was used for semi-random drawing and score keeping, so no extra dice or counters were needed. That is a nice thing about the Star Wars game. What is this? Hold on. Hamabe Boy, I think, made a joke. As we're fiddling with our change, this one guy comes up. He pulls out his own pair of drumsticks and begins beating the drums. He gets an incredibly high score, then leaves. We were speechless. Is that what I missed? Oh my gosh. Wow. I really missed that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm just... For Dietis! For Dietis says, dude, I had no idea, no clue you had so many arcade cabinets. I have 3 of them. And I have plans for some more. Should I tell you? I'm going to tell you a couple of plans here. I'm going to share some. I'm going to share a little something with y'all. Hamabe Boy says I started playing Magic the Gathering back in 2014, and that was with me. We played together, as a matter of fact. Miss says I'll also recommend the book. Is that by any chance how you get your name? I'm just curious. Yep, Hamabe Boy saying, Twitchy Berry, Art of Mana and 2 other friends joined in. We learned the game together. It was really cool. It was the Theros block, for those of you who know Magic the Gathering. And it was pretty cool to play, but Hamabe Boy got really good really fast. And eventually I sold most of my Magic cards or gave them away. But there are some card games that I still enjoy. Munchkin is still one of my favorite all-time games. I love it. I talked about Super Dungeon Explore, and that's one that I'm going to try and figure out some content, maybe paint some miniatures with all of you and share that on the YouTube channel, or maybe even a live stream, but we'll see. But no, okay, so For Dietis, welcome on in, first of all, and then let me catch you up. So these are from a company called Arcade1Up. And they are flat-packed arcade cabinets, 3/4 scale, and they, average around the $300 to $500 range, depending on what you get and when. I was actually very fortunate to have received like that Galaga cabinet, $50. That you see behind me there. And my first cabinet was this Turtles cabinet, and I just couldn't say no. Now, the Star Wars one was one I wanted, and I did pay a premium. I paid just under retail. I actually got a pretty good deal on it because it was on a strange pre-release sale, so that was cool. But they are really, really pretty neat. They're very faithfully recreated. The games are emulated well. They do use an LCD monitor, so you kind of lose some of the nice feeling of a CRT television or CRT monitor, an actual arcade monitor, like Wells Gardner or something along those lines. Ooh, I got Vader. So we're getting up there in our points. Now I put these 3 together, but my other plan for arcades, I'll let you in on it. I actually want to build a couple of arcades, and I want to stream and record me doing that. So what I'm actually proposing is I've got a design. I've been mapping it out. I want to make a video about creating an arcade cabinet with limited resources and limited skills, which is great because I have both. But I have everything mapped out. I've been working on drawing up plans, getting all of the price list, all the materials together. I really want it to look nice. Like I'm sparing no expense for what I'm making, which is basically like a small scale, inexpensive but nice looking arcade cabinet. Does that make sense? So I've got the design for that. So making one of those for myself to put this really cool device called the Retrocade in it, which I like it. It's a really great arcade and some console game, mini console, kind of around the time like the NES Classic Edition was around. They got all these licensed games, and it's really cool. And I thought, it'd be great to fit it in an actual arcade cabinet, and then map some arcade controls to it. So that's my plan. And then I was planning on making a little arcade cabinet for Mana Sprout. And I haven't quite decided what my plan is. Like, I was thinking about maybe trying to get a board, like something that's, simple that she would enjoy, like Pac-Man or something. But then I thought, well, maybe what I should do is put like a Switch in there, because there's a lot of really great arcade conversions on the Switch, or the Wii. But then I don't have. I have one Wii that has some extra games on it that were purchased, but a lot of mine, I formatted them when I got them, and I don't want to put my main Wii in there. Oh man, we did really poorly there. So we'll see, but those are some of my ideas. But yeah, let's take a look here. Hey, there we go. Miss says, my husband's obsessed with Warhammer. Chrono laughing at the joke of the drummer coming in. He was practicing his whole life to show 3 rookies how he drums. You all are funny. Miss Mist says of their name, it actually is from Misty. I was making a username for a super old website where you make your own games and play some others, called Beyond, and Misty was obviously taken, so I thought of Mist, also taken, and just told my brother Mist because it flowed well. I was like 10 or 11. Nice. Robo Rally's another fun old board game. I don't know that one, Twitchy Berry. What's that one about? And apparently Dash played it. College Gaming Club would hold an annual convention over the summer. They had a giant Robo Rally board that they'd pull out, and you could do life-size Robo Rally with people playing the various robots. Hamaba Boy says, one time my Magic the Gathering friends, Art of Mana included, went to this arcade, we ate pizza, started playing this one zombie horror survival game. It was me and our other friend who spent like an hour and numerous game overs trying to beat the game. We finally did it. Art of Mana hid in the corner, playing his TMNT. He doesn't like horror. It's true. How's the family? They're doing well. Yeah. Mana Sprout was playing a little basketball today. I gotta say, a lot of my day ended up being a little interesting because I was setting up for this. But hey, I think outside we're looking pretty good. We've got, it's nighttime now, and I'm pretty sure that we've got, this is looking pretty good. We've got a pretty good looking setup. We might adjust some stuff a little bit. Might actually adjust this a little bit just to make it a little bit darker. Oh, and I know I'm not looking at the mic when I do this, so it'll make me a little bit quieter, I'm afraid. Let me just do something really quickly here. I'll take down my gamma a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Close out of that. Not a big change, but it's one. All right, so hey, Forditas, how are you doing, by the way? And for anyone else, if you have questions or whatnot, if you want to, ask me things, go for it. I am totally cool with that. And I'm gonna see here. That's good. Sounds like you could hear things. Not a big change, but it's one. All right. So hey, Forditas, how are you doing, by the way? Okay, sounds like you could hear stuff good. But here we go. So this is what is? Oh, we've got Baby Shark comments here, getting people talking about Baby Shark. Man, this is a fun stream, everyone. I hope you're enjoying it. So we've got Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I think it's time we dive into Empire Strikes Back. This particular game is, well, it's basically the same engine, I'm pretty sure. And but instead of going through the trench run, obviously you've got all of these Empire Strikes Back elements. So you start off on Hoth. Now I should also point out that each game has a settings function. I'll take a look at this real quick. So you can actually go in here, you can change your starting shield, so I could cheat a little bit. And there's the play difficulty, but I've been keeping this all at its standard. And then I don't even really know what this means because I haven't played this particular game much. I don't know if I actually played it before here, much like Return of the Jedi. And then you can also change the vector glow and then add scan lines in Return of the Jedi. So those are kind of cool. And you can reset high scores if you want, and of course save and exit. So it's pretty cool how that works. I like that they added that. And I have everything pretty much stocked. So, in fact, I had actually turned the scan lines on. I'll say I was a little disappointed in the scan lines on Return of the Jedi. I've heard that in future Arcade1Up releases, the scan lines are a little bit better. But this one, you can see the tow cables. Tow cables are with these little buttons right here.
He could destroy us.
So, I guess we're going to dive in, see how this one works. No bonus. Oh, we could do the instructions. Let's do the instructions. So, Darth Vader's executor is searching for the rebel hideout. Okay, so robot weaponry. Enemy may shoot at player at any time. This is the robot transmitter here. Transmission ready to launch when robot head is white. So you don't want that transmission. Shoot robots and their transmissions. Get those transmissions going. Make sure that they don't... Oh, yeah. We gotta do all the things. We're in the speeder. We're getting the transmissions. And I think this is a really clever idea, actually. That said, man, look how bad I am at this. And see, I don't know how these letters show up or why, but they do. So, that's a thing. Okay, ATST Walker weaponry. Enemy may shoot player when gun port is flashing. AT Walker might do the same thing. You have 4 tow cables, so I can actually fire that now. Boom, a tow cable goes. And you've got the ATSTs here, which I can just blast away. But it takes quite a few hits. Oh, and I missed. Maybe I have to be like right on. Oof. That was bad. That was super bad. So that wasn't my best. Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome on in, Jack. And how are you doing, my friend? Good afternoon, Mana. And also, welcome on in, Maverick McFadden, who says, this is awesome. Like, words cannot express how cool it must be to have your own mini arcade to show off. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is the pajama arcade. Yeah. I'm gonna do the training one more time. Let's try that again. Yeah, this is super cool. I love it. I love it. It looks good. All right. So we want to make sure that we get all these guys. Trying to get those transmissions. I didn't get all of them. There we go. We got a lot of these droids. But Maverick McFadden, welcome on in. Hope you are doing really well. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks for that wonderful, wonderful kind message. I am indeed very excited. Okay. ATST Walker, hit zones. All right. ATAT Walker, we can do this. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better, everybody. Okay. All right. We're gonna throw that tow cable over there. That's one down. We got 3 tow cables left. There's another one. Let's shoot that. And like I said, maybe I need to go for like the legs here. I'm not really entirely sure, but we'll just avoid those, I guess. Here's get another tow cable there, and another tow cable. Maybe there we go. All the tow cables are gone, but we've got a bunch of AT-ATs down. Not sure. Maybe I need to aim right. Like I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Like I thought I took out. Oh yeah, see I took out an ATST. I'm not entirely sure how. Like maybe it was. I don't know. Here we are. Rebel hideout. Here we go. TIE fighter hit zones. Okay. We're gonna make this happen. So now we're in the Millennium Falcon. Oh jeez. So I like that you're in all kinds of different ships in this one, as opposed to the first game. There's that. Oh man. I'm so bad at this. Okay, asteroid hit zones. Now, this is like you get more and more. Avoid collisions with asteroids. Okay. See, I'm glad I'm doing this. This is the section. This is just training, by the way. Oh, we just need to avoid. That's right. Okay. Oh geez. Oh boy. Much like never tell me the odds. Ah. Hey, but we did this. Okay, so let's do art of mana. There we go. Not our best. Not our best. But we're getting there. I mean, this game is pretty tricky. All right, Chrono has to get going to bed. So, Chrono, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Chrono headed out, doing a barrel roll, as always. Always doing. Okay, maybe shoot the red blinky parts, Dash says. Yeah, like that might be the trick. The I think on the ATST is what you're talking about. If I'm following what you're saying here, I wonder if I put like my phone up against the joystick here. What if I could do this, or maybe like this? Hey, that'll work. Now I could kind of like quickly look over and then see chat over here too. Although wait, actually I probably could do that over here too. Just realized I had changed my setup. There we go. I could do this. And here we go. If I can... Hey, thank you so much. Hamabi Boy says, I'm going to bed. Hope Artemana gets better at this. You punk. Hey, good night, Hamabi Boy. Thanks for reminiscing about magic and all kinds of things here. I miss you. I'll catch you soon. Love you, brother. Dash says, you can do it. Have a fantastic night, Hamabi Boy. Okay. This might work here, but maybe I'll switch it to this. Let's see. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'll do it that way. I guess I'll do it that way. What does that look like? Is that kind of silly? Have my phone there? You can't really tell, actually. All right, it works. I'll do it. Hey, Mana, how's it going? Leanne Mirabelle, what is up? Lovely to see you. Things are going well. We are playing the Star Wars Arcade1Up machine, and I'm loving it. We're gonna dive right back into it, and this time we're gonna go with a full wave 1, no bonus. Let's just do it. Just do it. We're going in. We're gonna make this work, everybody. All right. So we gotta take down these droids. By the way, shout outs to Lee and Mirabelle. In case you don't know, Lee and Mirabelle, fantastic streamer. I've really enjoyed playing some Animal Crossing with Lee and Mirabelle and just hanging out. Very chill. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of walkers. Can we not? Oh my goodness. You're right. You can take out the ATs with a well-timed blast right on the flashy red. Which, I don't know why that... Oh, I just wasted a tow cable. Wait, maybe it'll hit that one? Hit! It did! How even? Here, let's do this. No? Oh, I just wasted that one. And there we go. Wow, I like how easy they are to blow up. So only when they are firing are they susceptible to your blaster fire. That's my last tow cable. And there we go. Hey, but we got more points that time, so that's pretty good. I miss you too, Punk. Much love. Aw. Take care, Hamabe boy. I will try and get better at this for you. The music's so good in this, too. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oof. Ugh! Shoot! 0 shields. Okay, we're going into the asteroid field. This is not good. Okay, what if I... Oh, man. No, boy. Oh, the nerves. Oh, the nerves. Oh, the nerves. Oh, the nerves. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Mm. 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 Alright. Boy, do I feel good about that. Finally completed the wave. That is the first time I've done that, actually. Because I am bad at this game. And I've been trying to get better at the other game. Okay. I'm going to keep doing this. Love the voices. Okay. Almost like you meant to do that. I can't believe that I actually did manage that somehow. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was intense. Alright, we're gonna just play it safe. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. More bombs. There we go. There we go. Come on, can we do the thing? No boy. Oh no bueno. Ah! Well, alright. Art of Mana again. Does it just count if I just, like, because it's all Art of Mana? Yeah, okay. Whew! That was intense. That was really intense. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. So how's everyone doing, by the way? How are you enjoying this stream? Do you want to see some more Empire? Do you want me to just try some Return of the Jedi? What would you like to see? Would you like me to kind of grind out a little bit of Empire Strikes Back and try and improve? I feel like at least you've gotten to see kind of all the pieces there. And Christian asks, are you only playing the arcade machine? Tonight, yes. Because there's no way I can move my setup to play something different tonight. But Christian, actually, if you go to my schedule, which I put on Twitter and Discord, you can actually look and see I've scheduled things out. I try to put, if I'm going to play multiple things, I try and put it on there. I might start making Ninjala a part of my regular streams when I'm at my desk and playing Switch, because it's easy to switch. But yeah, right now I've basically pulled like all of my streaming equipment out here. Oh my goodness, Ginny Gravity with the resub.
Mana, use the force.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lean Maribel is doing well, by the way. Dash says maybe try Return of the Jedi and go back to Empire if you prefer it. That's a good idea. Lean Mirabelle is playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. Ginny's just, casually resubscribed for 33 months. Thank you so much. Sub hype indeed. Excellent setup today, Ginny says. Mostly just going to be lurking tonight. No worries. Lean Mirabelle wants an arcade room. That's such an awesome arcade corner, Ginny says. It's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. I'm going to be honest. This is not actually an arcade corner. This is a set. This is a set for tonight. I have to move it. This is the middle of the living room. And you can actually just see our couch right there. So to do this stream, I wanted to kind of showcase the games and whatnot. But because right now, where these have stayed, like the plan is I'm gonna actually have these in the garage. I can't stream yet from the garage. I'm working on that. I need to get a way to get internet out there. But because I couldn't do that, I wanted to bring them in here and kind of set them up. But the right now, these arcade cameras, I'm not gonna lie, they have been sitting over in this corner, almost Jenga or Tetris together, and so I kind of like shuffle them and like pull one out to play, because I'm still working on the garage. So yeah, Ms. Mana's patience is probably going to shock many of you, because I don't know many spouses who would be willing to let just 3 enormous arcade cabinets be in a corner there for as long as she's let me. But the plan is to put them in the garage and then eventually put them in the streaming studio. So, and yes, these are Star Wars pajama pants as well, with the Millennium Falcon, X-Wing, all that good stuff. Yeah, they're all here. All the cool peeps. All the cool peeps are on these cool pajama bottoms. I'm nerding out tonight. That's what I'm doing. Hey, 8-Bit Dad, lovely to see you. I know my wife wouldn't. I had to keep my one machine in the basement. Yeah, but my plan is, because these are light enough to do this, I'm going to bring these out like for gatherings and stuff, and we have a lot of people over when that eventually is a thing we can do again. And we have like family gatherings or Thanksgiving or whatnot, and like bring in 1 or 2 of these machines into the house for people to play. But then the main place that they'll be is the garage. And but Mana Sprout has enjoyed these a lot. Her favorite is Turtles. She loves Turtles the best. And fun thing, this is gonna be a good memory for me. I always like to stream, like especially if I don't know if there's many people watching. I always stream with the intent of, this is my vlog. This is just a vlog of my life. I want to go back to it someday, and so I want to remember this. Mana Sprout heard this, in the first Star Wars game. What is it? It's what Luke says about R2. See if you can reroute the power, or I can't remember the line exactly. Dash, help me out. But it's like reroute the power or something like that. R2. See if you can't reroute the power. And Mana Sprout really digs this game. Like she loves Turtles. And so when she heard the voice here, she goes, oh, Daddy, why is this game saying pizza power? And I went, wait, what? What are you talking about? And then I didn't catch the little voice. I had kind of tuned it out or whatever. Hadn't thought much of it. And then she said it again later. I'm like, wait, she's hearing reroute the power as and she says something like, let's go pizza power. That's what it is. She thinks that Luke Skywalker is saying, let's go pizza power. Not R2, see if you can reroute the power. Let's go pizza power. I just love it. Just warms the cockles of my heart. So I'm gonna go back to this screen here, and we're gonna play some of the Return of the Jedi. How old is the Sprout of Mana? 8-Bit Dad, about 4. So technically, I do have an arcade corner. It's true. It's just they're all like stashed together. Oh my gosh, Dash says, "Yep, he's got the full Star Wars outfit today." And Mama Miss has to get going. Probably gonna try and sleep at the top of the next hour, so I'll be here until then. Definitely. Thank you so much, and I hope you do have a good night's sleep. Yep, that's the line. And then Luke should say, "Let's go Pizza Power." That would be awesome. 8-Bit Dad says. By the way, shout outs to 8-Bit Dad. Dash or Ginny, if you wouldn't mind doing a shout out for 8-Bit Dad, because those of you who don't know, super cool dad, retro gamer, streamer, heck of a nice guy, and would love to just give a little shout out there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this, but I want to just tell you that I may have to adjust some settings to make it look halfway decent. I may not, but I think I will. Yeah, well, maybe not, actually. What do you think, everyone? I might need to make that a little bit. That's really blurry. Oof. Let's see here. Let me just work on this really quickly here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? Okay, let me go in here. Configure. So first of all, we're gonna change that a little bit. And gains down, exposure. Let's see what happens if we put the exposure 1 down. It's not actually that bad. I think I'm gonna put that back and then change it over here. So I know those are some pretty dramatic things. I don't typically like doing things like this on the fly during a stream, but I knew that was gonna be part of what I was gonna have to do, considering the lighting was gonna change so drastically during the course of this stream. Because I started, it was still light out, and I've got windows over here. But I think that looks better. That looks pretty doable. Let me look and see what it looks like on my phone here. And yeah, sure. And there's definitely some like motion blur and whatnot, but like I feel like it works. Yeah, okay. Consciously wanting pizza, Ginny says. I love how you set everything up to stream these arcade games. Thank you. I mean, it was just I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm still not totally thrilled with this. I also might change. Let me just change something else here. That's good. And then... yeah, I didn't think that I was going to get quite so much blur. So that's a little annoying. But I might maybe boost the contrast and lower the brightness a little. And that could potentially... I don't know if that looks... It looks... Doesn't actually look that good. Change it back real quick. Chances are I probably won't be playing too much of this one anyway. But I just wanted to show it off, of course. All right, let's go for it anyway. Does the frame rate on the camera go up at all? Got to wire in some composite outs. Oh my gosh. Iron Rusty, hello. Dash is looking at the fridge where there's leftover pizza. Oh, Gorsh, blush. Thanks for the shout out, 8-Bit Dad says. And 8-Bit Dad, I'm gonna get to your video pinball. What I think of that in just a moment. You know, I probably, in hindsight, you know, because I'm doing this again. I'm learning. This is just a webcam here that I'm using, and I probably should have used a phone or something a little bit different. I suppose I could try something. If you want to see something really, really bad, let's try it. Let's do this. Let's take a moment and do this as I would, quote, think would be right. All right, so if I hit default and zero everything out, wow, this is going to get really crazy really quick. Boom. Low light compensation. And then white balance. What's happening here? Filters. Default. Oh yeah, there we go. And then let's saturation up a little bit. That gamma up. What do we think of this? Down? Almost looks worse. I don't want to make everyone I don't want to make everyone vomit because of this. I do have FPS to 30, but let's try it highest FPS. Don't actually know if this can go up beyond 30. It's just a C920. But anyway, we will give this a shot. All right, see how it goes. I think this works. That actually looks a little bit better to me. I don't know if it does to you or not. Okay, but Ayo, how's it going, Iron Rusty? Shoutouts to you as well. Getting in on all of the speedrunning community. So you can go easy, medium, or hard by moving the second Death Star. Let's go with easy. This one's tough. This is a tough game. Okay. So let's see how this goes. So you hop in a speeder, and then it's isometric, but again using these controls. Already, I'm just telling you right there. It's the way this goes. So your goal is to, of course, get through indoor without hitting tree, and maybe springing some of these traps.
Psst, hey Mana,
I guess
someone just hosted you.
Fired on me or something. But anyway, it's actually pretty tricky. And then you go through some other various sections. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I'm not even going to get through the first stage in this. This is tough. Tell me how the stream looks. Is it okay? Maybe it looks a little... Oh, gosh, but I somehow managed to get a high score. Oh, well, that... All right. Let me actually adjust the screen a little bit, because that doesn't quite look right. It doesn't look as nice as I would have expected it. So let's go back here. And
shield will be deactivated when we have confirmation of your code transmission.
Leave them to me. I will deal with them myself.
Go for help. I see them. Wait for me.
am I actually like just, is this playing? No, okay. Phew. I was like, what's going on? Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, what just happened? What just happened? What did I accidentally hit? Are you kidding me? Hey, how does that look, everybody? That's rocking, isn't it? Let's configure that video. Let's do it. There we go. This. That was a little bit silly. Okay. Color is just not looking quite right. It needs a little saturation boost. And I mean, that actually looks a lot closer. So let's keep it at that. That's that. You can actually tell. Look, see here, like right here. That looks a lot more like the screen now that's over here. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's do this again. Okay, we're gonna do easy again. And thank you everybody for being patient there. Scooter, hello. Really love how glary the glare is. Dash says, it's a good glare. Yeah. Sorry about that. I sense a disturbance, Iron Rusty says. Yeah, you can also see a little bit of myself in it. But hey, it's just for this round. Just so you can kind of see. And you're seeing, man, you're seeing a lot of motion blur. Sorry about that, everybody. As you know, always striving to get better. This is not ideal, but we'll get by it. We'll do one more round to show you, or at least try to show you more of this game. I'd like to actually get through some of the other stages and loop back to this, which I've done once. There we go. So we got to here. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know why it's so hard. All right, here we go. Now we're in the Death Star. Okay, so 8-Bit Dad asked me to comment on what I thought about Arcade1Up's soon to be released pinball cabinets.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
The short
Your
answer
farmer's
is this.
tan is real
I'm
long.
super excited. Oh my gosh. I really would like to get the Star Wars one. For those of you who don't know, they're essentially virtual pinball machines that run like the Zen Studios pinball games, which are really quite good. And it has a recessed display that makes it feel like you're actually playing a real pinball machine. Okay, now we can go back, which is a neat feature of this. Oh, but we... Okay, that happened. So it cycles back around. I have gotten through that section before. But this is tricky. Oh my gosh, look at the blur. Oh my gosh, everybody. I think we're gonna maybe call it at that. Barry the boy, 100 bits for your farmer's tan is real. Oh my gosh, I know. It super is, isn't it? It's all the working outside, my friends. It totally is. Yeah, for sure. Oops. There we go. So that I think that gives you a little bit of a sense. You can get out of the Death Star. Let me ask you, would you like me to try it one more time to get out of the Death Star, or no? And I am going to actually lower the gamma on this if we do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. There we go. Oh, see, that's much better. And the motion blur is still there, but it's not quite as bad. Man, I didn't think this camera was going to have quite such a struggle with this, but sorry about that. Okay. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? That's so strange. That's so strange. Really, really strange. So what happens if we just leave like this like that, and then over here we come in, maybe like that. All right, we'll go with this. We'll try this, everybody. One more time. One more and then I'll sleep, Miss says. All right. Virtual pinball, I don't think I could stomach that. But Barry the Boy, thank you for those 100 bits. I really do appreciate that. So, yeah, the virtual pinball machine is a little bit smaller. A pinball machine to own, it just would take so much maintenance, and there's so many parts that can go wrong, that to have one in your home, like, it would be cool, but I think a virtual pinball is a good idea. And because it's using Zen Studios, like, I think it's really interesting. Do I want one? Short answer, 8-Bit Dad, is yes. Out of all the things that Arcade1Up has announced right now, that is the one thing that I would that I have my eyes on the most. And can I get one? I don't know. It's going to be a little tricky because I don't have a ton of room. Maybe things would be different if I had the studio, maybe not. But as it is, I don't have a ton of room to be able to do these things. So I'm kind of in a tough situation. Now, I might honestly consider getting rid of Galaga to make room for that pinball machine. But at that point, I might want to really consider, am I going to get as much time out of that virtual pinball machine as I think? Am I going to enjoy it more than playing the Zen Studios game on a console or my computer? And I think the answer is probably going to be yes. But see, these mimic the experience, I think, a little bit more naturally because, there's not a lot of difference, to be honest, between this and an official arcade machine. Whereas with the Zen Studio, oh my goodness, with the Zen Studios, virtual pinball machine, that's different, So what do you think, 8-Bit Dad? I'm curious to know what you're thinking. Now, if money was no option, space was no option, of course, without a doubt, hands down. But, there's just only so much room and ability for some of those things. So, anyway, Mist, that was it. I guess that's our round for tonight. Sorry that I didn't get further. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna get through that. I'm gonna get through the Death Star, everybody. We're gonna make this happen. I want to make this happen. Gotta make it happen. And I know one thing that would probably help is if I didn't have the light on me, Ginny. But then you wouldn't see me down in the corner. So I don't know. All of these things are tricky. But actually, yeah. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's try something. I'm gonna just see. Okay. Am I wearing Star Wars socks? No. Let's just see what would happen if I go to this. Okay, so this is this is what it looks like with no light on, everybody. Actually, not so bad. What would it look like if I switch over? Actually, surprisingly, a lot better. And somehow I managed to get a high score from not playing. Okay. So, I know this is going to be a little strange, but we're going to give it one more shot in the dark and see what happens, everybody. Lit marquee, by the way, on this one. Super cool. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do this. This is going to be good. This is the one, everybody. Oh, I'm actually really pumped about this. I think this is going to work.
Security deflector shield will
Okay.
be deactivated when we have confirmation of your code transmission.
Okay. Okay. Looks moody. Looks good except the controller cam. Yeah, so that's why I switched over to this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and go for it like this. Oh yeah, it's much better. I was looking over here though. Okay. Hold on. Focus, mana. But yeah, that seems much better, doesn't it? We can turn it back on for the other games perhaps, but maybe even lower it. See how that works. But let's stay focused and try and get this game going. I love those little traps, by the way. But man, what? The other guy went through it. Not fair. Come on, Ewoks. Whose side are you on? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at this game. I can't even... I was actually trying to hit a tree, and I can't even intentionally hit a tree. Okay. Let's try this again. From the top, everybody.
When we have confirmation of your code transmission.
Looks like an authentic roller rink or arcade. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Cool. Well, we're just trying different things here. You know, this is all we're learning. We're learning, trying new and exciting things. By the way, just thank you, everybody. We've had so many incredible people with so many incredible. Oh man. Incredible and kind and gracious follows and just the whole thing. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. I really want to make this work, everybody. I really want to make this work.
Here goes nothing.
Twitchy Berry's got to get going. No worries. Have a wonderful night, Twitchy Berry. We will probably be ending this stream here shortly.
Should be the power generator.
Oh, man. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. There's a lot of TIE fighters all around here. Ah, no! All I wanted to do was get through that. Okay, that's all right though. We'll try and see if we can't get through this. There is another section. This changes. Oh man, this game's hard. Almost as hard as Galaga. Man, I'm so bad at this. So bad at this. All right, stay focused, Mana. Try and make it to the end of this one. But you can see this one's unique in that it's all rasterized pixel graphics. It's a little different. So you can go through these logs in this one, which is kind of cool. You get points for that. I don't know how I'm making it through those. What in the world is going on? Did Mana suddenly get good at the game? Don't say that, Mana. Why did you say that, Mana? Why did you say that? Am I getting in the zone? Well, maybe, but... Alright, I got an extra life, so that's cool. I'm telling you, though. This one's a tricky game. Yeesh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. There we go, okay. Whew. Jenny says, I love Galaga. It's one of my faves. Well, I plan on streaming that at some point. Here we go. We got Chewbacca in the ATST. Can't remember if there's like a... There's no jump button. You can just like aim to your left. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh. Art of, oops, mana. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of cool actually. I kind of dig this whole vibe we got going on here. X Gamer's got to go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, X Gamer. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna be streaming again on Saturday morning. And I'd love to hang out more with you and talk a little bit more. This was a little harder one to chat during, you know. But yeah, really cool to see you. And hello! Hello, Biff. High score, you broke the game. Hey, hello, Biff. Thank you so much for coming on in. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. What is that badge next to your name there? Hello, Biff. I haven't seen that one before. And let's see here. Mrs. Ah, I'm also going to bed. It was fun to watch. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put that I'll put that light back on a little bit. We're gonna get right back here. Oh my gosh, just been lurking. Things going good. Thank you so much. We're gonna try a little bit of a dimmer light and see how this works. Oh my gosh. Hello, Biff. You're a partner. Well, right on. Gosh, you know what? I'll be honest. I'm not new to Twitch. Well, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I don't recall ever seeing the partner badge, probably because you may be one of the first partners to come into my stream and chat, if that makes sense. Or at least, probably one of the first, or at least it's been a long time. But man, I'm flattered. So hello, Biff. I'd love to know a little bit more about your stream and everything. What do you stream? And for everybody here, and I'll tell you a little bit about my history and whatnot with gaming and streaming. So I've been doing this for a little over 4 years, and I started with the intention of an E for Everyone community. And so I've been telling people I'm an E for Everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro, and indie titles. And, I mostly these days have been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, but I'm kind of branching out. I'm trying to do more YouTube stuff. I started out, because I'm a husband, father, full-time employee, I started out with once-a-week streams, and did that for a long time. And now I'm kind of upping it a little bit more. I have sort of a 10-year plan where, I don't know that this is ever going to be, quote, successful, which is weird to say because, I feel like even if I don't grow, to be honest, even if I don't grow, I'm connecting so much with people. But if I can grow, my hope is to be able to do more and more content around video gaming, and 10-year plan of making a studio and just sharing a lot more of my life with a lot more of you online. And success is in the eye of the pursuer. Yeah. I feel like I've already been incredibly successful on the platform, from my own standards. And, and I've accomplished, my goals really of, strong community. And I actually have shared this analogy before. I'm going to share it again now, but I consider video games to be like the fire pit of our community. In other words, when you're camping, and you get a bunch of cool people hanging out, and there's this fire that's going on, and people kind of focus on that and don't necessarily worry too much about other things, and they can really focus on good conversation. They can open up. They can hang out. That's where deep, meaningful, sometimes life-changing conversations can happen. And so my hope is that this stream, and our shared interest of video gaming can kind of lead to those relationships and things like that. deep, meaningful conversations, and everyone sort of growing to be their best selves. And I think that that's where I see a lot of success already. And I know that there's been success in that. And that's what I care about most. And I am grateful for so many people who supported me in that. Oh, we've just got a raid, everybody. Welcome on in, Raiders from Indie Pro Star, another family-friendly streamer. Welcome on in. Dark Slot X is here as well. Also, Scooter. Scooter, how are you doing? Let's see here. And Hello Biff is just likes chilling in channels and saying hi to people. Well, thank you so much. You're super new. We don't need to talk about me, but you're a partner, so like you can't be that new. Anyways, you got a 2015 Chrysler 200. Nice, Scooter. Congratulations. Solid says, hey man, why are you at the arcade? Why are you at the arcade so late? This is the Pajama Arcade, by the way, in case you're wondering. My own personal arcade here. Indie Pro Star, thank you so much. Raid Hype, welcome on in, Raiders. Cabinet looks awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you're new here, though, Hello Biff? No worries. No worries. I love people coming in and, just getting to meet new people. So, all right, PJ Arcade, that's it. That's what we're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and duck out of this one. Let's go back to the original Star Wars. And I think we're gonna do a few more runs of the original Star Wars game, and just kind of chat and stuff like that, and then move on. But Scooter, congratulations again. Good call, Scooter. Have a friend look at the car. I know you've been struggling because there's been a lot of difficulty, and didn't you say that you had a car, but then someone bought it out from under you? Man. Indie Pro Star says, well, color me jealous for sure. It's pretty cool. No, I'm not even gonna lie. It's pretty cool. Now here we go. This is where it starts getting a little interesting, because I do need to adjust some things. Let me go ahead and get that saturation moved up. Although, oof, I don't know about that. That's kind of weird. Let's try that again. I think I need to get the, yes, gamma down.
Everything that has transpired
Oh my gosh,
has done so
who is
according
this?
to my
Indie Pro Star, thank you so much for that sub. Oh my gosh. And, oh my gosh, who is this?
To your channel.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Wait, I can do this. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna challenge everything I've got. Okay. The M Repic. The Repicmans. Them Repicmans. I have no idea. I'm struggling there, but thank you so much for that follow. You love this game. This game is so cool. The Mr. Epic Man 8. That's what it is. I can't even believe that I had that so wrong. Punctuation is everything. I was going off of this. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, let me actually change up the controller cam real quick and make that a little bit brighter. And we're going to get in on this. This is where it's at, my friends. This is the awesomeness of awesome. Really a big fan of this particular game. So let's go ahead and boost the gamma a little on that. That works, I think. You should be able to see that a little bit better. Yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that. And I think we're good. Let's try it. See how this looks. Not bad. Okay. Well, Scooter put down $100 on the car, which hopefully means that the car will be procured. And, oh. Let's see here. Mr. Epic Man 8. There we go. I got it. The Memories Indie Pro Star says, "Hello, Biff. I was referring to the new game, Kappa." Oh, the new game? Do you happen to mean, by any chance, the Star Wars Battle Pod? Or have I just lost the plot here? I got so consumed with comments that now I'm not even sure what you're referencing. I have to admit. But yeah, this is starting to look pretty good. This is working. This is jiving for me. All right. So Indie Pro Star, thank you so much for that raid. How was your stream? For those of you who are new, I am Mana, E for everyone, family friendly. I'm a little lost. I knew I was. But I am playing the Star Wars Arcade1Up machine I have, and I'm loving it. Loving this game. This is my favorite on the whole unit, is the original. I gotta say that Empire Strikes Back is interesting. It's got a lot of unique features. It's probably my second favorite. Return of the Jedi just, I don't know, it's weird. There's something that feels so futuristic about these vector games. You know, they just really stand out. In the arcades, these games predated Return of the Jedi, and yet Return of the Jedi does seem very dated. This seems like a game that could be out today, you know? This seems new and fresh, and, you know, I would play a game with vector graphics like this. And it was all based on vector technology. These displays that could display straight vectors. In other words, lines with no pixels, no pixelation. And then somehow you get this 3D effect, which I actually genuinely do wonder if Atari was actually rendering 3D polygons, or if this is just some very clever scaling of vector graphics. I actually don't know. I've been curious about that. You know, because it could very well just be some very clever scaling. I don't know that they had the technology to do proper 3D polygonal graphics at that time, and I don't know how it works with vector. But I do know that later on, Atari worked on iRobot, which is a really cool arcade game that actually did have 3D polygons as its base. So, I don't know. As far as I know, that was the first 3D polygonal arcade game, which would then also mean that this wasn't, but I could be wrong. But Mr. Epic Man, thank you so much for that follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome on in. Feel free to ask me any questions. Feel free to share what you know about this interesting arcade game. If you have any tips, if anyone has tips, I'm not very good at this, and I sure would appreciate any advice that you have. And thank you all for coming. For those of you who are new around here, I'd love to know kind of how you found out about this stream. And what brought you here? Was it the game? Was it the arcade game? Was it the overlay? Was it my winning personality? There we go. Shot all 3 towers down. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah. Got a bonus. See, we're starting to get a little bit better at this one. Oh. Missed that bonus. Woof. Oh no. Oh no. I will get back to chat after this game, but you know, as I was playing this before, I found it's a tough game to, you know, get distracted on. Oh man, I love this particular part of the cycle here when you're going through those towers. They made it feel like you have so much agency, you know, just ducking and bobbing and weaving between all those towers. I love it. I really do. And all the vector colors here. I mean, this game, it's gorgeous. I don't know anyone who would argue. I think it's really neat. And I actually really enjoy wireframe games. Back on the Virtual Boy, that was a thing. And I really enjoyed, oh, what was it? Was it Red Alert or something like that? I don't actually remember the name. Maybe someone remembers.
That's
But oh my
generous.
gosh, thank you so much for cheering. Barry the
Your
Boy,
farmer
100
stand
bits,
brought
another
me
100
here.
bits. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh gosh, oh gosh. We didn't get Vader's ship, and we got shot. Oh boy. We got a lot of incoming. A lot of incoming. Oh man. No, we got shot again. Shields are gone. Come on. Let's go, pizza power. No. Oh man. Game over. Game over. Your farmer's tan brought me here, Barry the boy says. I know, it's so bad. I don't know. Should have worn some longer sleeve shirt. Yeah, I need to work on some like not some longer sleeves or some shorter sleeves while working in the yard. Hello Biff says, I saw the arcade cabs and was like, yo! Thank you so much. Vector was best, no anti-aliasing. You're right with that. Yeah, the Mr. Epic man. Thank you so much for coming here. Hello Biff loves this game. Right on, right on. Am I capturing with a camera? And Indie Pro Star, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I don't know if I missed that. I think I did. Man, everybody, thank you so much. It's hard when I don't have the earbuds in to monitor everything. Yeah, you know, the name game with Mr. Epic Man 8, that was the game. I got you now. Indie Pro Star says the stream stunk. The Souls run was near death every time I played really terribly. Oh. Oof. Ginny says I just kind of wandered in. Yeah, I was sharing this before, but I'm a big fan of these Arcade1Up machines. I've got Star Wars Turtles and Galaga. I'm interested in the pinball machine. I really am. I think it'd be pretty cool, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might change this a little bit, just a little bit. It seems a little bit. Oh, it does that on me. I don't know why. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, what do we think of that? That looks better to me. So I'm capturing this. I've got a GoPro here. I've got a webcam on here, and then another webcam that could be used. Well, it's this for controller cam. And yeah, I mean it works. I'm kind of interested in developing skills on how to capture things like this. I actually, one of my favorite streams a while back was doing a Virtual Boy stream, where we actually had a camera right in the goggles of a Virtual Boy, and that was a lot of fun. I actually played off of that, by the way. Oh, you like my quarantine haircut, by the way? Ray the Boy, your farmer's tan brought me here. Still, that comment is just great. I love that. But yeah, so I'm always trying to stretch the limits of what I can do streaming, what content I can bring that's maybe a little bit different, a little bit unique. Not always good, but I like to experiment. You know, I'm always honing the craft, and I love streaming. So, aw, thank you so much, Evie. Evie the nerd is in. Great stream, looks good as usual. Thank you so much. Anyway, I think it is time for us to give this another go, and let's do it. Let's do it. Again, we're going to go... Well, actually, you know what we're going to do? Wave 3. We've made it to Wave 3, haven't we? That would give us a 400,000... Well, I guess this is what we're doing. I think. I'm not actually sure. No, this seems like Wave 1. This is Wave 1. Okay. It's definitely not Wave 3. Alright. So we're going to go with this one and see what we get. All right. Yeah, I did a Turtles stream. That was my first Arcade1Up cabinet. And then I got Galaga, and unfortunately my Galaga has a few issues with it. So I need to repair it. I got a new joystick and a new PCB from Arcade1Up. And I'm going to go ahead and film me making those repairs to add to my YouTube channel, which I'm trying to do more content on that as well. I feel like I'm at a point where, I mean, things are going incredibly well. We were talking about success earlier, and I'm incredibly grateful for the fact that, like, for example, a lot of the folks who are in the stream right now have been friends for years now through this channel. And that's almost like really the best possible way to account for success on this platform, is that you've made meaningful relationships. Because otherwise, if I'm making content, I can do that, and then it becomes about, is that content performing well? You know, if I'm checked out of the content, if I'm checked out of the connection with people and focusing solely on content, then I'm missing out on the most unique feature of Twitch, which is that you can interact with people. But at the same time, I do try to make interesting content, because I also know that it's like, I guess it's like hosting a game night or a dinner party. Like, you have to entertain your guests. I'm basically creating an online dinner party, and or an online camping trip, again, to use that analogy with the fire pit and extend it. You know, we're all here roasting s'mores together, so we might as well make sure that the fire is nice. You know, it's a well-built fire. I don't know. You know, we've got some good tents. I made sure to get enough of those paraffin? The candles that naturally cause bugs to stay away. Gotta get enough of those for the community, for all the tables. Yeah, we're really cruising here. I like how this works with the vector graphics a lot. This is working well. All right. And I'll check up on chat in between this and the next round. Oh man, this is where things get a little hairy. No! Shields are gone! I might be catching up on a chat soon. Game over. It's hard. It's really hard. Okay. Okay. Citronella, that's what it is. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny says, oh shoot, if I'm a guest here, I should be on my best behavior. Scooter says, Ginny, best behavior? Ha! You are funny. Okay, well, I am looking at the time here, my friends, and I think it is time for us to probably wrap up the stream. Sad to say, I know. It's all this to set up all the arcades, you know. But I think if we're gonna do that, we're gonna actually wrap up with the lights off. I think that's what we're gonna do. Shutting those lights off. And here we go, my friends. Okay, so there we are. Yeah, just put my arm up on my Turtles arcade cabinet. Galaga behind me. I mean, these are cool too, because I could put the audio up. Maybe you'll hear the attract mode or not. Oh yeah, now we're starting to get it. Now we got the whole thing going on. It sounds like a real arcade, you know? We got to make sure that this is up. That's actually up pretty high. The sounds of an arcade. Yeah, I love video games. I'm a big fan of what Arcade1Up is doing and how they are bringing the arcade experience home. I'm really interested in the future of the company. I think they're starting to really get some great quality products out here. This one, it's a winner. I've had so much fun with it. I have a ton of nostalgia for this one, so Turtles is probably still going to be my favorite. It's just such a fun game. I love those Konami brawlers. I'd love to see a Sunset Riders cabinet. But in terms of the most unique cabinet, it's this one. It's got the flight yoke. It's cool. It's just a neat arcade machine. So, you know, it's got the bench. It's got the lit marquee. It's a really cool experience. And so I would tell you, if you're on the fence about Arcade1Up machines, if you've got the money, if you've got the space, I would say they're worth it. This one here, you know, is the first one that Arcade1Up came out with a unique control scheme, you know, a unique controller that wasn't a joystick. And I think that was pretty brave of them. Also, I think it was really smart of them to go with a cabinet like this with an IP such as Star Wars, which is huge. It makes a lot of sense. I think going with Marvel and Star Wars for their first pinball tables is really clever. But if you can't afford this, right? If you can't afford these products, here's the thing. Now, Arcade1Up is actually coming out with some other options. You can get countercades. They're already out now, but they're getting cheaper. And those are small tabletop arcade cabinets that are about yay big. You put it on your table and it's got the real controls. They're also coming out, and they actually have some of these, I think they call them partycades, but that you actually mount on a wall, or you can hang them over a door, or you can stand them up, and they have the controls on them. They're also coming out with a line of devices that seem pretty cool. One is like the old Coleco arcade units that had the LCD or the lit background, you know, the ones that are like yay big, like handheld. And they're coming out with a line like that. They're coming out with a line of micro consoles that actually come with a period television and then the little itty bitty console next to it. At least these are things they've shown at some of the stuff. That was really fun. I didn't know that did that. That got my attention. Right on, Arcade1Up. Yeah. Evie says, I always seem to get to the tail end of your stream. I know. Go, man, go, Scooter says. What is this? What? No way. Are you kidding me? Hold on a second here. Wow. Biff, thank you so much. Biff has just gifted a tier 1 sub to Scooter. And I thank you. Oh, Biff. Hey, Biff, I want to check, I want to know a little more about your streams, actually. I meant to do this, but let's look this up here. Let's pull up Biff's channel here. What do we got on Biff here? Let's find out, shall we? Hello, Biff. Man, look at hello. I'm seriously interested here. Biff's got a beard. A streamer from the Midwest. I pride myself on being engaging and welcoming. Shucks. All right. Shoot. That's cool. All right. Pulling up. Man, yeah. Ooh, Biff, you are rocking that beard. I'm going to give Biff a follow. That is super cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna check out your stream. So I tend to not have a lot of opportunities to hang out in people's streams these days, but I definitely I gave you a follow there on Twitter, and oh man, Hello Biff hides in the corner. No, dude. Hey, no, look, seriously, Hello Biff, I'm gonna be honest here. You know, like, one thing I saw that you mentioned no chats about other streams in your channel. One thing that this is just my own. You do you, and like, I get that, and I understand, and a lot of people do tend to take that too far, and it does become problematic. But I mean, like, you make a decision. Do you want to do that or not? And my decision was to kind of encourage, because, you know, look, I'm not the biggest streamer in the world, and I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of other channels. So I invite people to talk a little bit about themselves and what they're doing, and I don't mind that. Now, if you're coming in and you're just like, hey, I'm streaming in 5 minutes, come to my channel, yeah, we've got a problem, right? But if you're genuinely just kind of telling me a little bit about what it is you do, like, I don't have a problem with that. Right. In my position, it doesn't scale well. I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It doesn't scale well. I can imagine that. Like, you're I didn't catch the number there, but I mean, your partner, I mean, you're definitely a larger channel than me, and so if more people are coming in, yeah, it's gonna get a little bit tricky to manage that with everybody, and you know, and that's part of the art of this, is like, you're trying to have a conversation, you're trying to do all this, trying to play a game, and sometimes you miss comments, and sometimes you hurt feelings, but my biggest thing is I just invite people to talk to me, and if I ever do hurt your feelings, let me know, you know? Hey, Namther, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm going to go to this really quickly. It's a little easier, but do what? Context is bad. No. Talking about, like, you're self-promoting in another person's stream. Yeah, it's just, in my position, people just want to ask all the questions. Doesn't scale well. But, I mean, it's not about size. Just chat can snowball quickly. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess I haven't quite had as many encounters with that. But then, oops. Then again, I also tend to get derailed pretty easily. This thing's gonna happen. This thing's gonna start playing. I can pretty much get derailed over anything, including, oh yeah, we were just talking about this for as long as we were, and now I'm gonna play this game again, and we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna crush it. Stream's not over yet. Namther just arrived. It can't be done. What are you talking about? What do you think? What do you think this is? Namther gets here. Biff has just given a sub to Scooter. But seriously, Biff, thank you. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for just, you know, being a part of this stream. And you know, I will definitely check out your channel, as I just pulled it up, and I was pretty impressed with what I saw. Like I said, being a full-time husband, father, employee, and I actually have been working, and privileged to be working, but it's a little scary, but all during what's going on right now as an essential worker. So it's been a long year. But yeah, so I don't get a chance to watch a lot of streams as much as I used to. Mostly focusing on trying to kind of create, unpack. We just recently moved. We're still in the process of getting that all together. And also trying to create content on the side and all that. And trying to have relationships with everyone that I'm meeting. Okay. This is going to be the run. This is going to be the run where we get a high score. It's going to be the run. So no hits yet. We're going to keep this. It's all about playing defensively. We're going to get all these missiles. Come on. Come on. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. No, that was close. Okay, don't get hit. Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay. I'm so in this. Use the force, Luke. So maybe it's the other arcade sounds are helping me out here. Oof. Oh, man. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. There we are. Okay, I'm hit but not bad. Oof. One hit, we get that back with a high enough score, so we're still in business. Make sure we get that. Whew. All right. I am super pumped. Okay. Gonna catch up and chat in a little bit. Gotta stay focused. Bonus for remaining energy, 5,000. Okay, shield is at max. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, boy. Okay. By the way, everyone, I don't know if you caught this, but, there's 2 hits. There's 2 hits. Oh, man. This is where it gets really intense. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, let's get all these towers up here. Ah, no! 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 We can do this. Oh, man. Whew. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get to the next wave. Okay. Our shields are okay. We do need to regain some. Otherwise, we're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, that was rough. Man, when they come at you that quickly and there's 2 of them. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, and then right into that pillar. Or that support truss or whatever it is. I don't even know. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, there's a lot going on there. There we go. Whew. Just barely hit that. Okay. Man, this is going to happen. I have a good feeling about this. Death Star destroyed. We're at 213,000, I mean. Oh, Nelly. Okay. Let's just focus on staying alive. Focus on staying alive. Focus on staying alive. Let's get through all of these. No, 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 no. Here we go. Man, there's just so many missiles. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, we just got Darth Vader's TIE fighter. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, this is This is intense. Oh my gosh. Oh man, missiles, missiles, missiles. Ah. Okay. Okay, shields are gone. Shields are gone. We gotta make it. We gotta make it. We gotta make it to the next round. Come on, let's finish this up. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe we can get the shields back. Okay. Shields are gone. Oh man. Whew. Ah! Oh well. Oh well. That was fun nonetheless. That was fun. Okay. When you say he should do a barrel roll, try spinning. I hear that's a good trick, Dash says. The answer says you got this. The turtles are trying to intimidate you, Jenny says. Scooter, thank you so much. Hello Biff says, GG on the hard work, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is intense, Hello Biff says. Peppy, this brings me back memories of your dad. No. Jenny, he should definitely listen to Peppy, so yes. Alright, well, we didn't quite get there in the end, but my friends, thank you so much. And what we're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and take a peek. For anyone who's new, who you know, may want to consider following, please do consider. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, if you want to join us for future streams, again, I'm an E for Everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro, and indie titles, and sure would love for you to join me in future adventures. And as we wrap things up, I'm also gonna turn the volume down on Turtles. So let me take a quick peek here at who might be streaming that we could raid, because I'd like to do a raid here. Oh yeah, and happy Canada Day for everyone. I totally forgot to mention that. I meant to. I'm gonna look in retro. We're gonna look for someone in the retro category who's family friendly, I think is what we're gonna do. So let's take a look in retro. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm getting tired. Let's do this. Seeing some good fun people who are live right now, but I think I'm gonna just take a peek here and sort and filter. Let's look at, again, family friendly. Done. Who might we want to raid? Not actually that many options. So, I don't know. The answer says Lysay? Lysay's good? Hellobiff says, hey dude, good stuff. Enjoyed the time. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. We're gonna get some raid hype in here. What is Lysay doing? Because we could maybe take a peek at that. The other thing is, I was looking at my following list, and we've got John Paul O'Keefe, who might be a good one to raid. We've got Grizzlage. We could also go for an Animal Crossing raid. Scooter says, now I'm a sub again, I can do this. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yay, you've got the emotes back, my friend. That's perfect. She's a Nintendo streamer. Okay, is she on right now? Let's see. Look, let me get that here. Lycei. Lycei. Playing some Super Mario Odyssey. Nice. Let's see. Definitely. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. Wait, is that right? Is that who it is? I'm gonna look later. I'm getting a bunch of these here. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one peek at the Animal Crossing streams, because that's a community I've been really involved in. That's kind of where where my heart has been as of late. Let me go ahead and do search tags family friendly. I want to do this raid here, so let's see. Some ideas. Man, not a lot of people with the family friendly tag today, but let's take a look. Who is this? Let's take a look. This might be interesting. Yeah. Here's someone. I think I've got someone in mind now. Let's just check the about. Okay, let's try this. I don't know who this is. Kelsey Marie Plays. And yeah, seems pretty cool actually. So we're gonna go ahead and raid them. And for those of you who don't know how this all works, well, I like to use these emotes. Let me pull them up for you. Hey, Scooter's already got it. Look at that. Scooter's got it. That's it. And also, if you'd like to see more arcade streams, please let me know. I'm planning on doing Galaga. I'm planning on making some YouTube content regarding these arcades. Next stream is going to be Saturday morning. It's going to be some Animal Crossing. And then I think next week we might be working in some Super Mario Maker 2 as well as Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'll be going to 2 streams next week to make some time for some video content, but that's the plan. So my friends, thanks for streaming tonight, man. This was a blast tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I really appreciate you coming. I appreciate you being a part of my life, of being a part of these streams, and being my friend. And as always, do good, be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.